Breaking news. When Soo Kai publicly called Tan Songyun my wife on TikTok. In a moment that felt like time warping into a dream, Soo Kai's lips parted, the world exhaled, and the moniker, my wife, fell from his voice and into collective memory. It was a simple phrase, born on TikTok and broadcast across screens like satin fire. That second wrapped hearts, broke patterns, and spun reality into poetry. A digital stage of light and whispers. It began unassumingly. TikTok's signature glow, the faint vibration of a phone cradled in anticipation. The duo, the actor known for steel-tempered performances, the actress known for her luminous warmth, appeared side by side in a video titled Just Us, Just Us. The background was soft sepia, lights diffused to evoke nostalgia. Soo Kai, in a crisp casual shirt, sat close enough that their shoulders touched, yet his breath lingered in the quiet space between them. Tan Songyun, her hair loosely tied, eyes gentle as dawn, leaned in to whisper something personal. Fans held their breath, as if waiting for permission to feel something deeper. 2. The script of unspoken affection. Soo Kai spoke first, not into the camera, but toward her. I've never said this before, he said. The camera captured the slight tremor in his chest. He looked at her, not the lens. But if I could choose one title,
I'd call you, he paused.
Tan Songyun tilted her head, unguarded and tender. The air hung between them, quiet as snowfall. And then, my wife. 3. The moment stood still. The phrase escaped him like a secret freed from daylight. It was unplanned, unrehearsed. That two-syllable phrase changed everything. The camera wobbled slightly, reflecting the shift. Soo Kai blinked. He looked not away, but deeper into her eyes. Tan Songyun's eyes widened, soft surprise turning into warmth that spread across her features like dawn. She reached out, brushed a tendril of hair from his forehead. Her smile glowed. The screen trembled with meaning. 4. Echoes across the internet. Within seconds, the video trended. Notifications cascaded like fireworks. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag my wife. Hashtag Soo Kai Tan Songyun. Hashtag heart stolen name. Comments flooded in. Fans called it the sweetest confession ever. A fairy tale page turned real. The word we dared to hope for. Some voices were rational, grounding the moment. Whether real or not, this is pure sincerity. Respect their privacy, but this is art. Rumors about unspoken rumors and past speculation faded, replaced by this singular truth. He said, my wife. Backstage stories whispered. Close to the set, those who witnessed filming said Soo Kai hadn't planned to say it. Friends joked they had been reviewing lines for another scene entirely when he ad-libbed. Directors froze cameras. The room charged with electricity. Even off-camera, they say, Soo Kai's voice carried a softness that stunned everyone. It wasn't marketing. It was something real sliding into public record. 6. Chemistry forged in time. Their chemistry didn't begin or end on this TikTok. It was built over years. Costume dramas, modern pieces, hundreds of rehearsals, shared meals between shoots. Their bond bloomed like a hidden garden, tended in the quiet moments.
Men.
On-screen moments, affectionate gazes, playful touches. The way Soo Kai held Tan Songyun close in wedding-style stills had stirred speculation and admiration for their connection. INF News. +1.
Men.
Those images created ripples of they belong together, a sentiment that now found its mirror in his unexpected confession. 7. A whisper that changed everything. He didn't promise forever. He didn't kneel or profess elaborate devotion. He simply offered a name, a title that meant everything in 3 letters. My wife. He used it not as claim, but as hope. Not as possession, but proclamation. Tan Songyun's response made it sacred. In that smile, in that soft, steady gaze, the phrase felt deserved.
Confirmed.
8. Fans, guardians of the moment. Fan communities rallied. Some edited GIFs frames, her stunned expression, the way his voice caught. Others crafted lyric videos, poems, digital art that replayed the moment. In forums, fans wrote, "He said, my wife, and the world blinked. This is the confession I didn't even know I needed." Even rational voices praised the grace. No matter real or role, that love felt authentic. 9. Industry ripples. Entertainment columnists buzzed. Was this a pivot toward reality? A slow opening of a carefully guarded door? Some speculated on the impact. Would brands shift images? Would media push for a confirmation? Would their friendship evolve in public? Others responded with caution. Authenticity mattered more than headlines. And authenticity had just been delivered when titles borrowed from scripts became deeply real. The silence that followed. After the video, the duo vanished from public appearances for a time. No press statements. No commentary. Just silence, a space where the phrase could breathe, grow, and settle. Fans kept watching, waiting, hoping. Every new post from them, every shared scene, felt charged with possibility. Not drama, but depth. 11. Why it matters. Because love isn't always fireworks. Sometimes it's a whisper. A simple title carries weight when it's unexpected, when it's honest, when every eye that sees it holds its breath. He did not say my partner, my coworker, my friend. He said my wife. That choice rewrote the script, not just in their narrative, but in what fans dared to believe could be. It was a phrase that asked for acceptance rather than applause. Epilogue. The word that became a world. That moment, Soo-kai calling Tan Songyun my wife, felt like a movie paused at its most beautiful scene. The world leaned in, then exhaled, then learned that titles are powerful when they come free of expectation. This wasn't the end of a story. It was an invitation to wonder, to care, to honor a name spoken softly, reverently, meant and received. Because sometimes love needs only one phrase to change everything. The air stopped moving. It was as if the oxygen had been pulled out of the room, like the entire studio had stopped breathing. Tan Songyun blinked once. A small pause. Then again, slower. Her lips parted in what could only be described as disbelief mingled with warmth.
She didn't speak.
Not right away. Her reaction didn't need words. She smiled, but not the usual playful grin she offered the camera. This one was different.
Softer. Slower.
Personal. A smile meant only for him. The camera kept rolling. The TikTok live audience was unaware that the moment was unrehearsed. Many thought it was scripted at first. Maybe a marketing trick. Maybe just fan service. But then they saw his face. Soo-kai didn't smile after saying it. He didn't break the fourth wall. He didn't laugh. He just looked at her, with something between admiration and surrender. And that was when people watching knew.
He meant it.
Behind the scenes, crew frozen. Behind the camera, a silence deeper than professionalism took over. The director lowered his headset slightly, a finger still hovering over the cut button but unable to press it. A production assistant standing nearby mouthed the words silently, eyes wide, trying to process whether she had just imagined it. A stylist holding a lint roller let her hand drop to her side. Even the soft hum of the set lights felt quieter somehow. It was as if everyone had accidentally witnessed something far too intimate to be shared with the world. And yet it was being broadcast live. Tan Songyun responds, without words. She didn't laugh. She didn't roll her eyes. She didn't brush it off. Instead, she looked down for a second. Just one. And when she looked back up, her eyes met his like they were the only two people alive in that moment. She gave him a nod. Tiny. Barely there. But enough. It said more than a monologue ever could. It said, I heard you. It said, I felt that too. And more importantly, it said, you're safe with me. Soo-kai. A storm beneath still waters. Soo-kai wasn't known for impulsive words. He was thoughtful, methodical, careful with his public image. But in that moment, the mask slipped. His fingers fidgeted lightly in his lap after he said it. His breathing grew shallow. If you looked closely, you'd notice his right foot was tapping, barely, silently, beneath the table.
A tell.
An honest reveal of nerves and emotion rushing through his system like a current of quiet chaos. Yet his face stayed composed. He didn't take it back. He didn't joke it away. He let the weight of it settle into the air around them like snowfall. The fans explode in real time. Across phones, tablets, and laptops around the world, fans sat bolt upright. Screams echoed in living rooms. Reactions flooded the comments in real time.
Wait.
Did he just? My wife. My wife. Someone please rewind, I need to hear that again. Clips were instantly recorded, slowed down, replayed. People began lip-syncing to the moment. Edits with emotional music layered in. Artists began sketching the way they looked at each other, line by line. The hashtag MyWife exploded in less than 20 minutes. Fan pages lit up with side-by-side photos, theorizing when the feelings began, pointing to old interviews and shared glances. But nothing they had ever seen compared to this. Why the moment mattered? Because it wasn't just about calling someone my wife. It was about vulnerability. It was about making something unspoken spoken. In a world where every move is calculated, where celebrities often hide behind ambiguity, this moment cracked that shell. It gave a glimpse of something unfiltered. He didn't need to say, I love her. He didn't need to declare anything grand. That single phrase did more. It implied everything. A whisper felt like thunder. The way he said it wasn't loud. He didn't raise his voice. But it echoed like thunder in the hearts of everyone who heard it. Because love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just speaks. Calmly. Directly. My wife. 2 words. 1 storm. Back at the studio, lights dim. Eventually, the lights dimmed as the TikTok live stream concluded. Tan Songyun stood first, brushing imaginary dust off her sleeves. She turned to him and smiled again, this time with a touch of amusement. Did you mean to say that? She asked, teasing quiet. Soo Kai gave a slow shrug. Then, with a rare boldness, he replied, I think I've meant to say it for a while. Her gaze softened again. The crew, still quiet, watched as they walked off set together, steps aligned, shoulders close, laughter quiet and full of something rare. Something real. So once again, from all of us at K-Romance Central, thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story touched your heart, if it made you believe in love again, or if you just want to stay updated on every twist in this breathtaking saga, backhand index pointing right, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification button for more juicy K-drama updates. Because this is K-Romance Central, and here, we don't just report stories. We bring the romance to life. Sparkling Heart.